Hello YouTube friends, Alicia back here. This is, I guess, kind of a use your stash Canadian style, just because in Canada we can get all these things very easily. So what I did the other day was I went through one of my bags of scraps, and I have all my scraps sorted very well, if that's what you want to put it. So I have like all my cardstock scraps, all my pattern paper scraps, everything sorted into Ziploc bags. And so I have tons and tons of scraps from different projects, and a lot of them were scraps from old papers that I may not want to use again or whatever. I mean, some of them I like, but some of them have just been in there from like the time I started scrapbooking, which was quite a few years ago. So what I did was, like I said, I went through with my die cut machine. I took out a bunch of different dies, made a big mess, and just die cut. And this is a quarter of what I had because this is what I made. And obviously I'm not going to go through and show you every single one of them. I might over time, but not in this video because we'd be here all day. But I'm just going to show you some of them. And just, it's the idea of clusters. I did use some glue, but mostly staples. So the other thing was I went and pulled out other things I had sitting in my stash. So I had, this was a printout that I had, Monopoly card, different things that I just wasn't using. And I made, like I said, like cluster embellishments. So what I'll probably do is I'll make this like a pocket or a journaling card, whatever, you know, I need it for, because it is blank on the back and it's not super bumpy. Like it's flat enough I can journal in the back. I really like how these came out. And then this one I made as well, and the same thing, you can tuck something in, use a journal card, or just glue it onto a page. This one, because it does flip up, so I can even write under it. I love this one. I do not like this paper pad on its own because I don't like the designs, but I do like it die cut because it is really pretty. So there's this one. And I used 50/50 tickets that I was gifted quite a while ago by Cheryl, who's Deli Girl, and I finally found a use for those. I shouldn't say finally found a use, I just finally used them. I could have used them a long time ago. This one. And you can use dies, you can rip paper into different sizes and, you know, do it that way. I will do some of those as well, most likely. This one I really like as well. And this is from Caroline's Craft Tree printable. I had some, I'll have lots of them not put away. I like this one as well. So yeah, they can just be added on the page as decoration, or they can be added to things later on. It doesn't really matter. And there's this one. I really like this one as well. I love mason jars. And this should have popped out, but it didn't. So, oops. Yeah. I like this one too. This one is a vintage ticket. Yeah, like I said, I can't really say I don't dislike any of them. I like them all, which is not very common for me to like all of what I do, but and I use gold staples and silver staples. This is an envelope made out of wallpaper. I use coffee dyed Rolodex cards. This is just a little thing that I can do whatever with. With the Rolodex cards, I don't know, some of them I'll use as pockets, but because there is writing on the back, I will probably tuck them into pockets. This one's really pretty too. It's done with the printable. And then of course it's just, a bag that I've made. This one. I did some on these. So this could flip up in a journal or just be backed or whatever. use this one. I've had these shapes forever. I haven't known what to do with them. And this is really thick, so I don't know what I'll do with it. But it will go in a journal somewhere. Maybe a belly band. I don't know. This one. This flower shape, I don't like it. It's a Sizzix Big Die. I don't know why I don't like it. I just don't. So I was kind of adamant on using it. And I mean, it's cute on here. This is probably my least favorite one, but I will use it because I mean, I can journal on it still. And I do like it flipped this way for some odd reason. So I don't know. I might add this to like the side of a page or something. What are we at? 543. Okay, there's this one. I like these little ones. They're cute. Pocket I made. This is the printing I did on fabric. For the record, you cannot get it wet. It makes a mess. I wasn't sure if it worked, but no, when you print on fabric like this, do not get it wet. Unless you want like watercolored fabric. This one. And sorry, my camera fell. I don't really know why it just fell, but it did. Let's try that again. Okay, I'll do a few more, grab a handful more, and then I will end this video and come back with another one. And the other thing is, let me know if you want to watch me make these, because they're super quick to make and easy, so I can gladly film while I make them and you can just see how quick and easy they are. This one has a little pocket tucked into it. It's not glued as you can see, but I left it at the tuck spot. So this one is also a pocket. I just made it out of book pages. Okay, and this one is a polar bear, which, I mean, yes, I die cut it in like brown, but it was cute, so there's that. Things like this I would glue right to the page, and I'll probably put something behind it. Well, I'll definitely put something behind it as a pocket, because it's very plain. I don't like just the writing. I don't like the look of plain book page, usually. This one, I like this one. I don't know where I'm going to use it, because it has to be on a, it doesn't have to be, but most likely on a party spread. So it probably will go in a journal I'm working in, not making. This one's pretty. Love this one with the fabric mushrooms. And this one also has fabric printed mushrooms. And yeah, so that is them. There is still this whole big pile that I have. I'm going to do more die cutting because, as you can see, I don't have much left and I have very little left for big pieces. So I'm going to die cut some big pieces and then make more. And yeah, I will show you this another time. Like I said, if you want to see me make them, let me know. I can video that and you can watch. Talk to you all soon.